You kind of have to be like touring as much as we do and all being in a van together. We just did a 40-hour drive yesterday. We're all still a little zonked from it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you know, you just have to be really close to like not kill each other.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna kill each other, it's probably because you're really close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you want to kill somebody, it's best to know them really well. To like know where they're gonna be at which time without any witnesses.
There was totally a music scene when I was a kid. It wasn't really a suburb of Ottawa when I was growing up. Mm-hmm. It was its own little town, and there was a really vibrant all-ages punk scene. And people would just throw shows every weekend. There'd be a show at the Legion, and everyone in town would go. And then it's just kind of like all good things do. People start showing up who weren't about the music and just were there to kind of cause trouble.
Yeah.
Then people just start fighting and stabbing each other and
burning down the gazebo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so our town got kind of spoiled, or at least the scene did.
When I googled Manotick, the first thing that came up was in 2012 there was like this like huge fentanyl outbreak, and that's just like this really like hardcore drug. Whatever.
It's
I'm like,
true.
Oh, cool. Like,
Yeah, and there is, and they were robbing. They lived right near where my parents live, and little bastards robbed my parents' house, and they know exactly who did it. It's these little like shitheads, and there's nothing you can do really. Like, you know, you have to literally catch them red-handed.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, whatever. Like, use your head, kids.
Yeah. Yeah. It was sad to find out about that, and especially when it affected us so closely. It's no record labels wanted to put out our album, so we decided to put it out ourselves. I'm gonna cry.
It was a hard decision. Yeah, I mean, it was basically the only thing we could do, so we just like started our own label. And the best thing now is that now that we were, you know, doing a little better, a bunch of the labels that didn't want to sign us, they wanted to sign us now.
Yeah.
And we're like, yo, this is what we grew up doing, like playing in punk bands and stuff, like especially the first bands I was playing in, like no one's gonna book you, you're not gonna get a manager, no one's gonna do anything for you, so you just do everything yourself. If you wanna be in a band, you just do it. And it's fun too, like I like drawing show posters and things like that. And we designing t-shirts or naming things.
Yeah, we really value our freedom, so it provides us with that.
The most hot air balloons you could possibly imagine in one place.
Yeah, taking off all at the
filling
same
the sky.
600, 700 at once. It's crazy.
Yeah, show up at like 4:30 in the morning in the middle of the desert, and everybody...
It's pitch black, freezing cold.
It's so cold.
But everybody's so excited, so everybody's super awake and like just buzzing on adrenaline to get their balloons in the air, and the sun is barely up by the time the first balloons go up, and
the balloons start flickering with the flames inside them, which is pretty neat.
Oh, it's so neat.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
And it attracts a certain type of person, ballooning that is, because they have to be adventurous and confident.
A little kooky,
like a little crazy, and really down to party, because once the balloons come down...
2 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp, they land?
No, like earlier.
Way earlier,
really?
like 11.
Like 11 in the morning.
Yeah,
they're down, and they're like still pumping with adrenaline, and like maybe they've had a crash landing like on a hill or gone over a fence, stuck in a tree, but they're still alive, so it's amazing. And they just celebrate that fact by getting really hammered.
Nick and I went up and when it was so scary, I had the pants scared off me, and Dean...
I can't do it.
Couldn't do it.
You're scared of heights, or?
It's like, it's not necessarily heights. I can be in a tall building, but it's...
Balloons?
Just being in something that's not attached to the ground, that's way up in the sky.
Fly?
Yeah, I can fly.
Not
it sucks,
well.
but I can do it. But, you know, gondolas, airplanes, hot air balloons, that sort of thing. Building is fine because it has a base. It goes down.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not going to fall into itself. It doesn't happen ever.
We met Dave Foley at a show in Los Angeles through a mutual friend, and we decided to ask him to be in our music video, and somehow he wanted to come and do it.
We just went to the American Apparel Factory when we were in LA one time and tried to track him down because we wanted to tell him about our video.
Yeah, we wanted to go find him, and it happened, just so happened that day that we wanted to go find Dov Charney. they were having a massive sale, super sale at the warehouse, and there was like everybody in LA, whereas American Apparel was there in line.
The line was like 2 kilometers long. It was so long, but we just like went to the front. We're like, we're here to see Dove, and like it was. I don't know how this happened because he was just like right there. He's like, oh hey guys. He's like, do you want to do a picture? And like gets it in, takes the picture. He's like, see ya, and takes off, and that was it.
Yeah.
We didn't have time to say anything to him. It was so weird.
That was a lucky day.
Or whatever. Anyway, Dove, if
So-
you're watching this, we still want our free pencil pants.
Yes.